What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Part 2 of how to get into RC racing. And in this video, I'm just going to talk about some electronics that I use for 1/10 scale racing, some low profile servos, and some ESCs for stock racing. There's a lot of gear out there. It's tough to know what to use. So I'm just going to run through some stuff that I use personally with my hard-earned money. There are no affiliate links. You can go research this stuff yourself. I'm just showing you what I use, some stuff you'll see around the track, and, just some suggestions. So check it out, see what you think, and let's get into it. So we'll start it off here with servos, mainly low profile servos. And this one here is just a very inexpensive low profile servo from SPT. Only because it has metal gears, it actually holds up to quite a bit of abuse, usually $20 to $30 on Amazon. It is not fast by any means, but you could start with this, then maybe move on to something like this. These are $80 from ProTech. The 140T, quite a bit faster, quite a bit better performing servo. And you could start off with that SPT, move into the ProTech, and then throw the SPT in your box just in case this guy breaks. But yeah, these ProTech servos are amazing for on-road, off-road, two-wheel drive, and four-wheel drive buggy. They come in at about $80. And next up, Power HD. This is the S15. Now, I run this in my two-wheel drive buggy, and it's super fast, very reliable, brushless motor. You're moving up into about the $120 to $150 range. And then next up, I really like the Reefs 299. I gave it a try in my four-wheel drive buggy. Reefs is synonymous more with the crawler scene, but they do have excellent servos for everything. And this low-profile servo is super powerful. It's programmable as well. And you hit about the $140 to $160 range, depending on where you are. So bare bones minimum would be that $30, $40 servo. But if you can bring yourself to get like an $80 ProTech servo or something similar, you'll have a lot better performing car. So next up, we're going to talk about some ESCs, specifically ESCs for stock class racing. And why I say that is blinky mode. So some classes of racing, on-road, off-road, they may require you to have a blinky ESC, and that's where this just stock ESC comes in from Hobbywing. They're one of the people out there that are producing a stock racing ESC, makes it real easy. You can order it with a 21.5, a 17.5, a 13.5, all the way down to a 10.5 turn motor. So you can buy the ESC separate for $80, or you could buy it with a combo. So depending on the stock class racing you're doing, you can get set up with the perfect ESC. Another one is from Orca, the Blinky. You don't see it around too much. You will see it in on-road racing. You do need to buy a fan for it, but just another super tiny ESC that you can get to take up less footprint on your setup. So something to think about from Orca. But the Hobbywing is an easy one to get. That the just stock system from Hobbywing is super good. And then you'll see these guys around from Orca sometimes. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is get a programming card or a dongle. This is a Bluetooth dongle from Hobbywing. Allows you to use an app on your phone, and you can program the just stock ESC with it. The thing about stock racing though is you can't change a lot of parameters. So you're going to be able to change your braking force, your startup force. There is no boost or timing change or anything like that. But you can use it to sort of fine tune the braking parameters to the way that you might want it. But yeah, a lot of ESCs will come with this, but specifically the Hobbywing Just Stock and the Orca, like I said, are for stock racing. And then here's another programming card from Hobbywing. These guys are like 20 bucks, and it helps you just kind of, like I said, set up your brakes, set up some of the parameters. Again, you're limited with stock racing of what you can change, but you know, you definitely want to have one of these in your box just to change a few things, especially the startup force for two-wheel drive racing. It can help you on loose surfaces from spinning out. Now, I'll quickly explain blinky mode. What it is for stock class racing, everybody has to run the same class motor, so a 13.5, a 17.5, and at the end of racing, if you've done well, the tech inspection can look at your ESC and see that it's in blinky mode, which means it's been programmed for stock racing. That's as simple as it is. So those are just some of my suggestions for some ESCs and servos. You know, it's just stuff I use. As I said, no affiliate links. It's just so you can compare some of the specifications on maybe the cheaper servos versus the higher end servos and what you get for your money. You know, it's just some stuff to start you off on the right foot. There's a lot of gear out there, like I said, and it's tough to know what to start off with. So check it all out, compare some stuff. I may miss some things, but I hope it helps. Thanks.